with head coach Mel Pearson.
Coach, you get off to a good start, but obviously you'd like to have the second period back, I'm sure.
Well, 3 minutes of the second period. For the most part, I thought we did a lot of really good things again tonight. We got off to a lead. It almost came too easy, though. And they had a couple shifts there where they hemmed us in our own zone, but we came down and we scored again. And, for whatever reason, we got away from our game plan a little bit. I thought if we could have got the third goal, that might have really helped us, but we didn't, and they hung around, and obviously they had a good start the second period and put us on our heels.
Saw you hanging out in the box there, waiting for an explanation. What was their explanation?
Yeah, in the scrum there at the end of the second period, I think they probably did the right thing. They all conferred and talked, and what did they you see, and so the linesmen and the referees talked about it, and there's a scrum, and they said Alex actually rubbed his face mask, and so I was just waiting to see what the situation would be, and when he rubs his face mask, that happens quite a bit. So I just thought it was a tough call because it really had an impact on the game, and sure enough, they scored, to get that 2-goal margin. But I just told the referees, a good hockey game, Anyway, they saw it like they saw it, and we had to kill that. We had to kill that. We just couldn't get a break on it. The shot goes up in the air, hits a stick, and. But after that, I thought we battled hard. This team is resilient. We stayed with it. We got to 4-3, had some great chances. But when you're playing from behind, it takes a lot of energy out of you. And some nights you just don't get any bounces, and we did near the end.
Certainly there was some confusion there in the second period over the penalty shot / potential goal / whatever was going on there.
Yeah.
How does a situation like that affect what's happening, what you're trying to do at that point in the game?
Well, it just slows the game down, obviously, and they wanted to get the call right, so they looked at it and they conferred. So I agree with it, and it's a tough one on Phoenix. I thought he was in good position, and their guy sort of almost lost the puck a little bit, but was able to regain it, and made a good play on it, and that was a big goal.
How often do you guys practice, or when do you practice the penalty shot type scenario there?
We haven't all year. We don't play any shootouts, and they happen so rare. So I know our players do it at the end of practice once in a while. They'll have a shootout game, but it's not as serious. But we don't practice that, and no, I don't know if they do either. So it'd be interesting to find out if they did, because he made a nice move.
They do, actually, just because they had shootouts in their league the last few seasons. So he was saying every Thursday they play a game.
Have the shootouts, yeah.
Yeah, just an interesting break there, isn't it?
Well, it is. I can't remember the last time we've seen a penalty shot, and definitely a successful one. But I thought Phoenix was a little off tonight too. I didn't like the third goal. It was a shot from well out. Normally he'll make that save. Now he had some good saves, but it's you have to stop the ones you should, especially in a tight game. The margin of error is so fine with these teams that. You need every big save. And I thought their guy made some huge saves in the third period to keep it tied and keep them to it when they were up by 2 to 2-goal margin. Especially when Chris Library all along the slot, shorthanded.
Again, you have to use your timeout early in the game on a shift where they've had the puck in the zone.
Yeah.
Would you maybe like to have had that maybe after the penalty shot, or certainly after that third goal, to try to slow things down and get things sort of back on track?
Yeah, I would have liked it back. I think we had a face-off with maybe a minute 17, 15 left, and I didn't have the timeout, and I would have loved to have that one back tonight. And that's where, unfortunately, I had to burn it early. They had the top line coming out, and they'd had a couple real good shifts already, and I just didn't want to give them any chance there, so I burned it early. And unfortunately, that's the risk you take when you use it early.
Get frustrating for you on the power play when you see all those pucks coming in tips and the tips just aren't going to the net?
Well, definitely. Shane Hanna, I thought tonight he did his best job so far this year of getting the puck through to the net. And they hit a guy, or he made the save, or they just tipped wide. So that's like we talk about a lot, the bounces in hockey, and we didn't get a lot of breaks and bounces tonight, and they got a couple that worked out for them, and that's the difference.
What's it going to take to rebound from this tomorrow and get back on the winning track?
Well, we have to salvage the weekend. We have to. The points are so valuable right now, and we're going to have to make sure we come prepared. We're going to have to stick to the game plan. I thought we got away again from our game plan. We talked about being patient, because sometimes they don't give you a lot and they just flip it, and you have to be patient and then take advantage of your opportunities you get. We had some golden opportunities, but we have to play better defensively. You can't give them the number of odd-numbered rushes they had tonight. I thought we gave them way too many odd-numbered rushes, even on the penalty shot. Their guy just out-muscled one of our defensemen, and it's a one-on-one battle, and they won that battle. We're going to have to win the majority of those tomorrow, but we have to stick together. We have to make sure we're ready to go, which I'm sure we will be.
Thanks, Coach.